Now, a ship is preparing to set sail from France to lay the next section of the largest ever subsea internet cable. The To Africa cable is an incredibly long 45,000 kilometres and it stretches around the entire continent. But even as the world celebrates ambitious projects like these getting more people online, internet freedom is on the decline around the world. Here's our cyber correspondent Joe Tidy.
The To Africa subsea internet cable is the largest ever built. 45,000 kilometres long, it stretches all the way around the continent. It promises to bring a huge boost in internet capacity and resilience to billions of people in Africa and beyond. In Calais, France, a team is preparing to set sail to lay the next section of the line. And this is what To Africa and all subsea internet cables look like. About the same width as a garden hose, and inside, protected by that plastic coating, there's all these really thin optical fibres, and it's on these that your emails and social media posts travel under the oceans around the world at the speed of light. It's subsea cables like these that have helped the world get connected in recent years. 70% of us are now online. Breakages are common, but thanks to a sophisticated system of rerouting, most of the time we don't really notice. However, the bigger threat to internet connectivity comes from governments themselves. 2023 saw more deliberate internet shutdowns than any previous year, with India in particular regularly shutting citizens off from getting online. And according to Freedom House, internet censorship, surveillance and website blocking has risen for 13 years in a row globally. This map is from the latest Freedom Index from the organisation. The redder countries are less free and the bluer ones are most free. Recently, Iran and Myanmar have declined the most, with China remaining the worst online environment, according to researchers. Experts say the trend is only going in one direction because tools for internet control have become abundant and governments are far less squeamish about using them.
The idea that the internet is a global space, it's going to be the same everywhere, that was always a bit of a fantasy, but it also was sort of this knee-jerk libertarianism that was based on an incorrect understanding of how the technology actually works.
Geopolitics, too, is threatening the status quo in unlikely places. The US, one of the champions of the open internet, is taking the unprecedented move of banning one of the world's most popular apps, TikTok, due to security fears about the Chinese-owned company. So even as incredible feats of engineering are helping to connect us, the internet is more splintered and fractured than ever before. Joe Tidy, BBC News.